when you were in Canada, were you getting that education that you're not seeing here in the United States?
100%. And every licensed producer always gave cut sheets, if you will, of their product information, of how to use their product, of how to actually learn about the product they were selling. You go to a dispensary now, whether it's a medical or an adult use, there's limits on their advertising. There's limits on what they can say. So I have not, in New York State, seen very much information. Etain did have like a patient welcome guide that did say, you know, you can do this, this, and the other thing, but it was very limited information. I talk about journaling your experience because there are so many different products on the market, and at the end of the day, a strain name is just that, a name. Without having a certificate of analysis or test report, it's very difficult to predict the effects you're going to have, because that test report, you can have one plant take samples from 4 different parts of the plant and they all have different terpene profiles. That's so important to communicate. One of the multi-state operators, I like Green Thumb Industries. I like their Dog Walkers brand. I go to Washington State and get GTI. It's different than when I go to Nevada. It's different when it's in Massachusetts. So people are under the impression that just because it's a brand, it's going to be the same effect or result, and that's not really true. Again, you can get a guide, but it's not a sure thing. So it's really important. So I shop by COA. I literally say, I'm looking for something for my brain injury symptoms that's going to help my chronic pain of my head and neck. Do you have any recommendations? I usually favor strains high in beta-carotene and myrcene. And if they can't answer that most basic question, I'm probably in the wrong place. So Nevada has the best labeling on the planet. They actually list the top 3 terpenes with percentages as well as the minor cannabinoids. This right here is something that should not be optional. It should be in Canada, they don't enforce it. In California, they don't even have that option. Some brands have chosen to do that, but it's not required. To me, that's like fundamental. Like, you know, heavy metals testing. There's a lot of bad cannabis on the market, and people aren't talking about that, and we need to become educated.